We are all on this earth to learn and to grow. That's an active idea in spirituality, in the esoteric, in a lot of ancient religions and ancient ideas that we were on this earth to grow spiritually, right? And to learn, right? So it's something to keep in mind because some people think that we're here just to have a good time or to grow financially. It's worth noting that your soul, although it contains your living experiences, right, your soul doesn't necessarily carry these things like into the spiritual realm, right? Your soul does carry the growth that you made spiritually, right? It does carry that, and it carries good karma from the decisions you made in your life, right? But it's worth noting that we are on this earth to learn and we are on this earth to grow spiritually. And sometimes what that means is that life may not happen the way that you're expecting, and your plans may not go as expected, right? So keep that in mind, right? Some people, I'll give a perfect example. When I was growing up and I was doing a lot of business, like selling stuff, selling products, like I came across a couple different guys here and there that, might have tried to steal money from me, and they might have tried to literally just do something to me, right? Didn't happen all the time. Actually happened pretty rarely. More often than not, I'd actually meet great people. But through those experiences of dealing with those people, a person with a negative mindset will be like, why does this happen to me? For me, I was like, you know what? This is a learning experience for me. Now, after this first guy that I've dealt with, I'm going to be a little bit more careful about who I trust. And I'm going to be a little bit careful about my security, who I'm meeting up with, and where I'm meeting up with them, right? After the second guy, I said, you know what? I'm literally going to ship my packages a certain way because this guy just tried to scam me, right? And this isn't a negative thing. I'm not looking at the situation like a negative thing. I'm looking at the situation like, yeah, I might have lost a little bit of money in this deal, but the lesson I just learned from the situation, I'm going to carry with for the rest of my life. And I'm going to be pretty careful about who I do business with and how I go about it, more importantly, right? It didn't make me necessarily distrusting people. I trust people, and I do trust people, and I do trust in making the world a better place. But keep in mind, we are on this world to learn and to grow. And once you put that in your mindset, any situation you go through, you can put a positive lens on it, a positive framework on it. That as long as you're still alive and as long as you're still pushing, anything that's really happened to you, whether you initially perceived it to be positive or negative, could be interpreted as a learning experience, something that helped you grow spiritually, and something that helped you learn spiritually, right? These are invaluable lessons that you will carry within your soul and into your next life, and that you'll carry after this physical body passes. So it's something to keep in mind. It was 100% worth it as long as you're still alive and you learned and you grew from the situation, and you're still going.